Yeah, I saw it. Star Wars is one of the most famous and influential science fiction franchises of all time, spawning some of cinema's most beloved characters. And now, almost 40 years since it began, we have the latest entry in the epic saga, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, directed by J.J. Abrams. Does this movie live up to the massive hype surrounding it, or is it gonna make you want to kill some younglings? By now, you're all probably wondering how exactly I saw the movie, and well, it's kind of a funny story, really. It was Monday morning, and I was doing my usual thing, you know, shooting videos for my Let's Play channel. Hey, how's it hanging, Game Bros? Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, part 612. I am going fucking insane. And, in comes J.J. Abrams with a bunch of dudes dressed up as stormtroopers by him, and he says to me, "Batter up, kid. We're going to see the new Star Wars movie this weekend." I just kind of assumed that he liked my YouTube videos, and he wanted to invite me to the premiere. So JJ and I get into his Benz, and he says to me, "We gotta pick up the crew." "Where's the crew?" "Northern California!" Oh. This was gonna pose a bit of an issue for me, because in case you don't know, I live in Chicago. So after like 2 days of driving without even stopping, we get to Mark Hamill's place, and Mark, he's really messed up already. And I mentioned to him that I like the Batman animated series, so he was trying to do the Joker voice, but he didn't sound right, and, you know, I was just really let down by that. We get to Harrison Ford's place, and he's asleep in his bed, and JJ was trying to wake him up, but he wouldn't budge. So he insists that we carry him out to the car while he was asleep because, and I quote, "there's not enough time." We noticed Harrison Ford felt kind of cold, and as it turned out, he actually died in his sleep that night. Everyone was pretty freaked out by this, but JJ didn't really seem fazed by it, and he just looked at me and said, "Don't worry, we're not going to need him in episode 8 anyway." And I was just like, oh shit, spoiler alert. Later on, there was this homeless guy that JJ went up to, and for some reason he wanted money from him. Things got pretty heated, and well, J.J. Abrams, he killed this man, and Mark Hamill just stood there and watched. So, like, we went to McDonald's later that night, and we ordered 100 chicken McNuggets. Later on, Anthony Daniels, while dressed up as C-3PO, he robbed a convenience store. He couldn't move very well, so he was arrested pretty much immediately. We all thought it was pretty funny, though. So it was Wednesday night, the day before the premiere, and I knew things were going to get kind of weird that night when JJ and me walked into the brothel, and all the ladies there had their hair in Princess Leia buns, and there were no other guys there. JJ was standing on top of a literal mountain of cocaine, and he wanted me to partake, as he would say. But I was just like, nah, dude, it's cool. I'm just gonna go chill outside with Carrie Fisher for a bit. And he said to me while doing pelvic thrusts completely naked on top of this mountain of cocaine, "Come on, dude, it'll be fun!" We hung around outside for about 4 hours waiting for JJ, Hamill, and oh, I forgot to mention this. Peter Mayhew, the guy that plays Chewbacca, he was also there, and in full costume too. The fuck was I talking about again? Oh, right, yeah. Real sweet lady, that Carrie Fisher. So the next day we were on the way to the premiere, and I say to JJ, you know, some people on the internet are calling you Jar-Jar Abrams. And he looks at me like he's gonna kill me, and he just says, "Don't fucking call me Jar-Jar, motherfucker." And I was just like, whoa, dude, chill. So, you know, we saw the movie and stuff, and JJ, he brought me home. And I come back, and apparently there's like all these search parties looking for me, and my parents were like, "Oh my god, Spiggy, what happened? Where were you all this time?" And I was just like, yo, I was at the Star Wars premiere. And that's pretty much the whole thing. Oh, right. So what did I think of the movie? It was a piece of shit, and I fucking hated it.